Oh, hi! I bet you remember our pro tips. We're back with more awesome knowledge for you. Some people say that sometimes our tips sound kinda, absurd. Sometimes our teammates get annoyed at us for doing them in the game, but you can't beat real experience. The experience that is battle tested. Thousands of players who follow our tips can't be wrong, right?
This time we're talking planes.
Yeah.
Team play. Warthunder is a team-based game. Therefore, your main objective here is to take charge and lead. Now, tell your teammates what to do, like this. Okay, now, you go there, and you two, you go here. Then it all comes down to how well your subordinates carry out your orders. But alas, not all of us are meant for team effort. Some people are just, loners. If you see that your allies are unresponsive and can't follow even simple orders, just quit and go on to your next battle. Altitude. Okay, I guess we can agree that the best advantage to have in aerial battle is altitude, right? Otherwise, planes would be fighting on the ground and we would call them tanks. So, the higher you are, the bigger your advantage is. You are better off being a single aircraft at 10 clicks up than the rest of these noobs down at the deck. Seriously. The deadliest enemy. You can tell the enemy's top player from afar. This guy is always flying low and is usually chased by several of your allies. This is where you come in. I mean, we all know that your teammates have no chance going 3-1 against that guy. So we need to forget about whatever you were doing and dive in to help your buddies. Remember, where 4 fail, 5 might win. Huh. The last blow. Whatever happens, always finish what you started and kill your target. That poor fella, with half his wing gone and going towards the ground at terminal velocity might be, rather annoyed at you and is now plotting revenge. Maybe he's gonna fix that broken aircraft of his somehow and come back at you. So even a burning fuselage might be dangerous in that regard. Therefore, save no expense and blast it to tiniest bits with an extra strafing run or 2. Someone else's frag. There is no such thing as someone else's frag in the sky. If you see that your ally can't finish his job properly and that burning wreck of his target is somehow still airborne, then kill it with fire. Remember our previous tip and let no enemy survive, which might in turn demonstrate to your ally how to be properly ferocious and manly in battle. Ramming. Any plane in the sky, even the tiniest one, is heavier than any bomb out there. So if you somehow fail to kill your target with your guns, which is often quite hard, so don't blame yourself, you better ram that target hard, because you simply might not have time for another pass, and those cowardly tanks will most likely hide in the bushes before you turn about. Now, a good and solid hit with all your weight will surely prevent that from happening. AAA. If you want to avoid getting hit by the AAA, you must think like they do and adapt your tactics. What that means is this. Okay, look, the enemy AAAs know that most attacking aircraft will veer as they close in with their ground target to avoid getting hit, and those pesky ground gunners will always lead those targets to a deadly effect. So, if you're just going to think outside the box and attack the enemy head-on, you will become essentially invulnerable. Not to mention that such a direct and manly approach is also the fastest way to your target, and all that shifting about just makes your approach longer. The Flying Fortress. We all know it's hard to fly and shoot at the same time. It really is. So some planes that are for some reason called bombers, which is clearly an error, have dedicated gunners that will fire on anything in range on their own, so that a pilot can concentrate on his job of flying the mighty machine. Therefore, the best place for such an aircraft is right in the thick of battle, where piloting and shooting at the same time is a highly overrated quality. The Big Cheese. It is hard to take out a heavy bomber, so you must prepare yourself for that difficult and important task. Fly in as close as possible, take a good look at your target, analyze and find the most vulnerable spots in his fuselage. Then, take a deep breath or several deep breaths if you feel like you need them. And before opening fire, make sure to reload your guns so that you have enough ammo for a solid burst. Value of life. War is war, but a life of a person is more important. No combat mission is worth losing a man. So if you feel that you're hard-pressed or downright in danger of being shot down, bail out ASAP! Look, we're not playing chess here to trade one piece for another. Remember that your family is waiting for you home. Don't forget to share your pro tips in the comments below. Over and out.